Good morning everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat's Trading for Living live session. Well, let us quickly go to the Nifty chart. Nifty opens at around 17,534 in the morning and straight away makes a downward movement with larger red candles and makes a low of 17,432, currently trading near the lowest point of the day 17,446. So almost 100 points down from the opening highs. So this is with respect to the Nifty chart, currently in the downtrend. There is a support at 17,392 which happens to be yesterday's low. So if you see Nifty touching around 17,390 again, if it sees around yesterday's low levels, then you can think of some amount of buying in Nifty. This is the chart of Bank Nifty, opens at around 40,651 and very quickly comes down to 40,450, currently trading towards the day's low. It has made a low of 40,450 and now at around 40,490. So Bank Nifty also is in a downtrend, but yesterday it tried to kind of make a good pullback and closed very well towards the highest point of the day, but then today opens one more gap up and then finally comes down without much follow-up action. So here we are with Bank Nifty at around 40,500 levels. There are few levels to watch out for on the settlement chart. For the settlement chart we are using 2 hours time frame on Bank Nifty. You can see here Friday's high was at around 40,622. From there on it had come down to 39,982 yesterday and the pullback is happening now, and once again if Bank Nifty crosses 40,651 which happens to be today's morning high, then the settlement for this settlement, which is like will end on Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, 3 more days left. There is some amount of buying which might emerge above 40,651 on Bank Nifty. So this is the settlement chart for Bank Nifty. Let us see the weekly charts of some of the banking stocks today. This is the chart of Axis Bank, currently trading at 856. So today's levels, let us go back to the today's level before we go into the weekly chart. You can see here Axis Bank also yesterday made some good amount of pullback and today made one more gap up opening and created a high of 862, but from there on there is no follow up action. It has been like falling continuously, made a low of 854 and currently trading towards the day's low of 854 itself. The current rate is around 856. Bajaj Finserv opens at around 1374, goes up to 1378, comes back to 1370. Not much movement in terms of price, but you can see here this green candle has created some decent volumes. So probably there will be some amount of buying if Bajaj Finserv crosses once again 1378. Bajaj Finance opens at 6273, goes down very quickly to 6211. Some amount of weakness very much visible here, but immediate selling happens only below yesterday's low of 6176. Well, this is Canara Bank having some resistance at yesterday's high of 278.95, cuts 278.95 once and goes up to 280.50, but immediately comes down below the resistance of 278.95. Probably from here on it might once again become weaker and might start going down. This is the chart of HDFC. Well, made a opening high of 2625 and survived below that opening high for several candles. Once again it tried to make or cross over this candle and the current high is 2631, currently trading at near to the breakout level of 2625. Current rate is 2622. You can watch out for HDFC on the long side. HDFC Bank creates an opening high at around 1615, currently trading towards the day's high. Probably some of the banking stocks, at least the private space, are giving some positive move in spite of gap opening and not surviving in the first 1 hour. This is the chart of ICICI Bank, opens again higher at 869.85 and immediately comes down, currently trading at around the day's low of 855. Kotak Bank opens above yesterday's close, goes up to 1745, immediately comes down and creates a new low for the day at around 1730, currently making one attempt for the pullback, trading at 1737. Kotak Bank having a wide outranger trend. SBI opens just below, or no, opens above yesterday's high just by 5 paise, does not sustain there, creates a first candle sell at around 526. Second candle, it cuts the first candle low, but then is made a good pullback. Once again, if it goes below 526, then you can think of selling the stock again. This is IndusInd Bank, opens exactly at yesterday's high of 1097 and in a hurry comes down to 1079, currently trading at the lowest point of the day, 1079. So these are some of the banking stocks that we are seeing today. Let us go back to the Bank Nifty. If candle high comes down to 40,450, from there on trying to make one pullback attempt and now trading at 40,509. Probably if it survives this, then it might go above 40,651. It might be a long day today, we don't know. There is a equal amount of strength from both bulls and bears. So yesterday we had made a new low at 39,982. From there on, very good movement and closed at the highest point of the day. Whenever a stock closes at the highest point of the day, then you can assume there is some buying momentum still in that stock left. So whatever initial gap up and follow through not happening, coming down, surviving yesterday's low and again making a pullback, these kind of movements will always be your indication that it might break out on the upside. So be prepared, revised buying levels. Whenever there is a far off buy or sell levels, then we may have to wait for somewhere nearby levels so that we get a better entry point. Here after few more candles, if at all there is a buying momentum picking up in the price action, then we can think of buying at around today's high of 17,534. On the break of 17,534, maybe there might be a case of buying for Nifty, but as of now the support is at 17,392 and breakout buy is only above 17,700. So watch out for these levels as of now, until unless the revised levels are there in the markets. So if anyone wants to learn the mechanics of price action, or if you want to know how to play the options strategies for expiry or for intraday, see, expiry options trading is one of the very beautiful instruments. Options per se is a very nice area to specialize in. Just like doctors specialize in one small portion. If you are a trader, it is very good if you can specialize in options, because with options you can do intraday, you can do weekly options, you can do expiry day trading. So these are the three main flavors where you can specialize in options. And if you want to know how to go about maybe you can call on the number that is being displayed. We at Trading for Living, we teach you people how to trade options for intraday, how to trade options for the weekly settlements, how to trade the options on the expiry. Like in the market investing, you will make money in the long run. My take on this aspect is always been like you should be in the market for long to win in the long run. In the sense, you should always measure your risk on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, and keep measuring your profits also, so that when you start making small profits, and in the long run those small profits will accumulate it as a big returns. So if you are liking the content that is being given in Banao Bharat channel, do subscribe the channel, like the channel, share the channel with your fellow traders. Let them also start participating and knowing the day-to-day levels for intraday. Here in Trading for Living, we are exclusively focusing on the FNO charts, on the FNO stocks for intraday, and of course Nifty and Bank Nifty for both intraday as well as weekly positions. So how best we can manifest our goals, how best we can manage our positions, we try to give a small insight into the important aspect of trading. Well, if you are a serious trader and a serious investor, then I have another announcement. There is an event coming up in Bangalore. The event is called as Investible, and it is being organized by Traders Gurukul along with Money Control Pro. So in this event there are about 250 plus serious traders and investors who will be participating. Along with them will be about 25 plus fund managers with whom you can interact with on face-to-face basis. There will also be about 25 plus mentors on various aspects. It could be on trend following, it could be on option strategies, it could be on creating the setups, it could be on psychological management, it could be on risk management. So there are good 25 plus fund managers and 25 plus mentors who will be available for the serious traders and investors to discuss with them face to face and get their questions clarified. Apart from that, there is going to be good speakers speaking on overall macro situations of the country, where the market is headed, what is the future outlook for this country, etc. So be part of this Investible program. I will be there as one of the mentor, so you can meet me in person when you are there at the event. This event happens in Bangalore on April 28th, 29th and 30th for 3 days at Taj Yeshwantpur. So if you want to know more details, do put your query in the chat box. We will be calling you and we will be giving you the event details, and you can go ahead with your bookings. So in case you have any other queries on your stock positions, you can always route your queries through our WhatsApp, and then we will see how best we can address them. So having said that, have a profitable day. Let us once again meet tomorrow. Until then, Om Swasti.